What's up, guys? Isaac with Tobacco Road Harley-Davidson here in Raleigh, North Carolina. Welcome to Pre-Owned Bike of the Week, where we've got a 2016 Dyna Fat Bob. So last week, if you'll remember, we talked about the 2018 Softail Lowrider, and we talked about how the Lowrider was previously a Dyna that had been pushed onto the Softail frame. Well, the Fat Bob is a very similar story. What was previously a Dyna is now being made onto the Softail frame, and what we've got here today is a 2016 Dyna Fat Bob made before it got pushed over onto the Softail. Some would call this the rebellious cousin of the Lowrider, but the Fat Bob's a little different. So stick around with me while we talk about some of the best features that can be found on this particular Harley-Davidson here at Tobacco Road. Starting with the most eye-catching part is the dual headlight of the Dyna Fat Bob. You've got twin halogen bulbs that put out plenty of light and have a distinct look so everyone's going to know who's rolling in. Then you've got the gloss black rims with brand new rubber on the front and the back of these tires. Now, if you'll notice, the front of the Fat Bob has dual front brakes, which isn't something you see very often with bikes that are as light as this one, so you can guarantee this bike is going to have plenty of stopping power. Now, coming right on up, you've got 16-inch LA chopper bars that spread out nicely to Arlen Ness fusion grips on either side, paired with contrast cut levers that match the top clamp. And the brake lines, clutch cable, and throttle cables have all been converted to a black braid. Now, I said this bike has plenty of stopping power. It also has plenty of going power as well. Below the 5-gallon tank is the 103 twin cam fed by a Screaming Eagle heavy breather and roaring through Vance and Hines big radius 2-into-2 pipes. And while you're seeking your next adventure on this bike, you're bound to find comfort with the equipped seat and the forward controls with the mini boards. With the passenger pillion and the equipped passenger foot pegs, you'll find plenty of room to add on your favorite traveling companion. Making your way onto the rear, you'll find that it does have covered rear shocks to help keep the bike looking clean and the shocks staying clean. You can easily adjust the preload on these shocks as well. And lastly, here in the rear, to complement the front headlight, you've got a dual LED taillight. This bike is broken in with just over 12,000 miles on the clock and ready to keep your heart pumping. This is a Dyna, so you're going to find plenty of aftermarket support for manufacturers and community support from the cult-like following this breed of bike has conceived. This bike is the perfect amount of black and chrome and just waiting for somebody to make it theirs. So be sure to stop on down to Tobacco Road as soon as you can and check this bike out before it's gone.